ado and cacophony spewing from my mouth, let's get to the table topics. Today, we'll be playing a game of Would You Rather? Yes, I've selected a bunch of thought-provoking scenarios for you all to contemplate, so let's get to it. And your list here. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up the internet for the rest of your life? Toastmaster Mark Ayers. Toastmaster Mark Ayers.
All right. We haven't done anything yet.
Morning.
Ring.
Morning.
I'd rather give up the internet. And the reason for that is, I think back to when I was a child, where I grew up, and when I grew up, we didn't have air conditioning in our house until I was like in 7th grade. So I went through a lot of hot summers, and it was kind of uncomfortable. So I can't imagine, now it's like when I get home, I turn the air conditioner down in the evening to like 68. And the electrician came by a couple months ago for an appointment first thing in the morning. He walked in, he says, "Good Lord, it's like an ice cooler." Yeah, it sure is. But I don't miss the heat in the summer because I've got this oasis. So I think I can live without the internet as long as I have some air conditioning.
Would you rather be in the history books for something terrible, or be forgotten completely after you die? Team Toastmaster Carson Schaefer.
Carson.
I've done a lot of terrible things in my life.
And I have.
You were there. You encouraged a lot of them. My truly, you were all there. You're my friends. And my friends are the ones who do this stupid stuff that I get drug along in. I'm trying to limit the cacophonous spewage. Most of us don't do stupid things if we're alone. But you gotta have your buddies go, do it. I would have never gotten on stage and made a complete idiot out of myself, but the show alcohol's involved. Unless it was my friends going, go on, man, get up there. We're all in here. We all get up here and speak because this is a group of friends. And if you don't want to speak, you're going to get called, hey man, you should get on the schedule. So, if this is bad, I'll take this.
Would you rather be the absolute best at something that nobody takes seriously, or be average at something well respected? Distinguished Toastmaster Blake Smith.
Hey.
Thank you, Mr. Tabletop Master. Best at something that no one recognizes, or live a life of mediocrity? Well, that is borderline a cacophonous question. If you are excellent at something, if you rise to the top, and you are the best in the world, how long do you think it's going to be before you are noticed? Not very long at all. That's why they've got the Guinness Book of World Records. Your name will be in there. You can be the best. There are so many things out there. You want to be the best speaker you can be? You want to be the best speaker in the world? maybe you could join Toastmasters. You want to be the best realtor in the world? You could take Josh Harris's class. There are so many things that you can do to be exciting. Mediocrity is for the birds. Who wants to live a pedestrian lifestyle? Who wants to be average? Forget average. Be good. If you can't be good, be cool, baby.
Would you rather be beautiful and stupid, or unattractive and a genius? Or sheer?
Thank you very much. I was like to hear more cacophony than eloquence when I answer this question. Would I rather be stupid or smart or very handsome? Is that the question? More or less? Yeah, that's it, that's it. So, and again, stupidity sort of comes with the territory. Look it up in the dictionary. You might see a very handsome man. That would be me. I would take stupid. It's easier to fall into. Once you're born ugly, there's not much you can do about it. With genius, you do have a chance to change. And again, Carson said that's why we're here, not because we're stupid, because we're handsome and we're looking for more cleverness and skill. So, fortunately, I've been blessed with both. Blessed with both.
Would you rather be alone all your life, or be surrounded by really annoying people? Toastmaster Benjamin Urrutia.
Benjamin.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning again.
I don't think I would belong to any of those extremes. Because sometimes taking the middle of the road is more fair. How can you live all by yourself, secluded, like a monk? Not monkey, monk. I think after a while, most of us were born to socialize, to be social creatures. Yes. So, even I spend a lot of my time in front of my computer, talking to people, but sometimes I just feel the need to go out and talk to a real, bone and flesh, rather than talking to my dog. And I think that this is a natural trait. You feel compelled to exchange ideas and give some feedback. And not to live a cacophonic life. This is my story on that.
Would you rather nobody remember who you are at your 20-year class reunion, or have everybody comment on how old you look? Gio Rivera.
Well, I would rather people comment how old I am, because I'm actually receiving that now, as my younger cousins, younger friends are calling me old now. However, as Benjamin alluded, we are designed for community and social, socializing. So even though it might be a cacophony of insults or not great compliments, nonetheless, I pick being called old.
Thank you. Would you rather have your boss or your parents read through all of your text messages?
Oh, mercy.
Toastmaster Linda Miller.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave of What If, and I looked on a couple of our Toastmasters questions and pondered and said, wow, I could really dive into that and try it. But I think for me, I would rather my mom go through my text messages rather than my boss. My broker would probably see insanity with my text messages, especially if I'm working on deals and I don't agree with the seller or buyer. But my mother, on the other hand, is loving, kind, she's forgiving, she knows me, she's accepted me for who I am. So obviously that's who I want to go through my text messages.
Would you rather be stranded in the jungle or in the desert? Toastmaster Therese Mbe.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests.
Morning.
Assumptions have it that Africans are from the jungle. I would rather grow up in the jungle, live there, harvest everything that people eat, and play with the trees, and avoid monkeys. They are really annoying. They will attack you. They will take your wig off. They will scratch you. They will steal your bananas. I didn't grow up in the jungle. However, we did have, growing up in my name, a monkey into that non-stop. It was just the most annoying creature I've ever seen. Thank you. I just wanted to share that.
Would you rather find a $100 bill floating in a public toilet or a $20 bill in your own pocket? Toastmaster Tim Taylor.
A public toilet or my own pocket. I would not reach into a public toilet and take out $100 bill. That is where a lot of disease lives. If you want to catch it. And actually, what I've heard before, one of the dirtiest things in the world is actually money. It gets handed between people. God only knows if the person who had it before you had washed their hands. $20 bill, hey, a bird in the hand, as they say, you know, it's nice in your pocket. I'm sorry I was late today. I was on my way here. I got pulled over by one of James's cops down the street. And he pulled me over and he said, "Your eyes look a little red. Have you been drinking?" I said, "Your eyes look a little glazed. Have you been eating donuts?"
Would you rather have a permanent unibrow or no eyebrows at all? Toastmaster Bill.
Got one on each side.
Fellow Toastmasters,
Ouch.
would you rather? If I had a choice, I would say, I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. But that's not relevant and it's more confident than anything else. I think I'd go pro magnum and stick with the unibrow. I think that's the way to go. I think that everybody would agree that it's better to have it in excess than it is to have it eliminated. I did.
Would you rather be rich with no friends or poor and poverty? Distinguished Toastmaster Ty Pat.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Wow, what a decision to make. Not. Because I'll tell you, without people, without friends, without relationships, what have we got? Howard Hughes found that out, didn't he? For those of you who are old enough to remember Howard Hughes, he was one of the wealthiest men in the world. And he locked himself up in isolation because he was a germaphobe. And he wouldn't be around anyone. And so consequently, I would much rather be among you, those people who can identify with me or with whom I can identify, because we do share so much of our hearts, so much of our lives, our experiences, and that's where we grow. We grow from learning from others. Because I can tell you, at my age of 75, I will never live long enough to make all the mistakes myself. So please share those with me. And I will give you a cacophony of applause for sharing with me. Fellow Toastmasters.
Would you rather be punished for a crime you didn't commit, or have someone else take credit for one of your accomplishments?
You repeat that?
Would you rather be punished for a crime you didn't commit, or have somebody else take credit for your accomplishments? Toastmaster Sean Tucker.
Sean.
25 phenomenal table topics. Can I get the one there on hand? I don't want to be punished for a crime I can't commit. Honestly, I've read so many of those stories where people have spent 25, 30 years in jail because some crazy prosecutor and a cop decided to withhold evidence. I think that whoever does that, they need to be actually put in jail for the exact amount of time they took from that person.
Yeah.
It is so unjust to put someone in jail for something they didn't do. It incenses me. It bothers me deeply. So that would bother me tremendously. People taking credit for what you came up with, that just happens all the time. I came up with Google, I'm just telling you right now.
Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power? Regina Resendez. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Universal respect would mean I did something great. No more wars, no more injustice. Everybody's respected, like in this house, in this home, where we see everybody, all races, all ethnicities, we're all together. No competition, just learning from one another. So that's my answer.
Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button? Lydia Devine.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Can I hear a loud cacophonous sound? I'd rather have a pause button than a rewind. And it seems it happens to me all the time. I get too wrapped up in things. Wrapped up in things, you go too fast. Think about it, pause. Life is short. I don't have to stop and rewind. I'd rather have the pause button.
Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? Toastmaster Amy White.
Now, hearing my name called, especially when I did not sign up as a cacophony.
definitely rather fly than be invisible, although if you did see Harry Potter, that invisibility cloak did look a bit fun, but I would much rather fly. Often I, see birds flying above my yard, and I just think, how amazing would that be? Especially the ones that fly in and they eat all my mulberries and I don't get any. That's a bit annoying, so if I was a bird, I would have fun flying into other people's yards and eating their fruit. But also I love to travel, so where could I go? Everywhere. That would be amazing.
Indeed.
I think I got everybody that was listed on the list, and I sucker punched some people who weren't. So,
Good.
oh, yes. Timers report.
All speakers qualify, yes.
All speakers qualify. Very good. All right.